Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my Pampered skincare routine. So it's my full in-depth skincare routine. I usually do this after wearing a full face of makeup. It really just depends on what's going on for me that week. But as you can tell, I'm taking off my lashes. And first things first, I go in with a cleansing oil. The one I'm using right now is the Pampered Skin Therapy Cleansing Oil, and I use that to initially get my makeup off. If I'm wearing a full face or a full beat, or I'm wearing enough makeup to where my micellar water is not enough to take it off, I use my cleansing oil to do so. As you can tell, I get it in my eyes. It actually does not hurt to open my eyes when I use this cleansing oil, which is nice because a lot of like cleansing oils and cleansing balms, they irritate your eyes when you open them. So this one is pretty gentle and it works very well. Then I take a cleansing pad from, I don't remember the brand, Garnier, and I use that to wipe off the cleansing oil and the leftover makeup. Then I go in with the cleanser. Right now I'm using the Neutrogena Ultra Daily Cleanser, or Ultra Gentle Cleanser I should say, and this is like the first round of me actually washing my face. So this first round is just to help get the cleansing oil and the makeup residue. As you can tell, there's like leftover makeup residue left on my face, and so this is just to get that off and make sure I have a clean face to work with. And then I use that same Garnier cleansing pad to wipe off the makeup residue and any leftover remnants of makeup or the cleansing oil remnants that were left. And then I take a facial cleansing brush with the same Neutrogena cleanser and really get it into my skin, really working it in so that makeup residue is truly gone and that my face is actually really clean and fresh. Then I wipe that away with a damp cloth. I like using cloths to wipe away my cleanser instead of using my hands because it just makes less of a mess, honestly. Like, this is much cleaner. I can really get into my hairline and wipe everything away, and I can actually see what's being wiped off. Then I go in with the Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Cleanser. I use this cleanser a few times a week, so I don't use it every day, but it is gentle enough where you could use it every day as your everyday cleanser if you wanted to. I personally just use it for exfoliating purposes, so if I've gone back to back using or wearing makeup, I will usually use this cleanser. And then same thing, I go in with my facial cleansing brush to really work it into my pores, really make sure I'm getting all that gunk and dead skin and dirt out of here. The brush is actually manual powered because the battery portion of the brush does not work. So I have to manually scrub and get into the deep, like get into the grooves. Same thing, then I wipe away with my damp towel, just making sure that the base of my skin is clean and ready for the next step of my routine. Honestly, I love a good skincare routine. Like, taking care of my skin is my favorite part because I used to have really bad acne as a kid, and so I want to make sure that I have nice skin now that I'm older. Then I go in with a face mask. This one is the Friedman's apple cider vinegar cleansing clay mask, and so I put it on with my fingers. First, I kind of like rub it in as a scrub because you can also use it as a scrub. And I apply it as a scrub first, and then I let it sit and dry for a few minutes to really work in and get the gunk out of my pores. Like, you can see your pores, like, I don't know how to describe it, but you can see your pores clear up when you do that. And then once it's dry, I take the same wet towel cloth and wipe it away. Again, like I said, I like using the towel to wipe away my products instead of splashing my face with water using my hands. It just makes everything cleaner and more efficient. And it takes a good while to get this mask off, especially once it's dry. Then I pat my face dry with a clean towel. I usually use the same towel for 2 weeks and then I swap it out with a new towel. So I do laundry pretty often for that. Then I go in with a serum and my face razor and I shave my face. This part I only do about every few months or so. Like, I can get away with about 3 to 4 months without having to shave my face before it gets really, really bad. And you don't have to shave your face. Like, this is just something that I do. It helps makeup go on smoother. Your makeup looks flawless. Like, there's no hair on your face that your makeup will cling to. And you really want to be careful with doing this. The reason why I only do this every few months or so is because I already exfoliate my skin like twice a week. So face shaving also like exfoliates your skin. And I also clean up my eyebrows when I shave my face. And then I go in with that same towel to just wipe off the extra serum. And again, pat my face dry so that we can move on to the next step. Then I go in with my toner. Right now I'm using the Thayer's Witch Hazel toner, and I put it in a Neutrogena vial so that it's travel size so I can take it everywhere with me. Same thing that I mentioned in my everyday skincare routine, and then I just pat that into my face, and then I take my fan to dry it off. I like using a fan to dry my products in between each other so that they really get a chance to set and melt into my skin. Then I go in with my serum. I'm using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Serum. It's the hyaluronic acid serum. I honestly forgot what it's called because I'm not using that serum anymore. But it was a really good serum. It left my skin feeling very hydrated and moisturized, and I loved how my skin felt. As you can tell by my reaction, it felt so, so good. And then I take my gua sha and like really work it in to my skin and also help depuff my face. I don't gua sha often. I probably do it every other week or so, depending on when I remember to do it, because sometimes I will forget. But usually this is where I don't let the serum dry, because as I use the gua sha, I need like a product on it, so I just use the serum. But you can also use a moisturizer. Speaking of moisturizer, I use the Ordinary hydrating moisturizer as my face moisturizer. Honestly, depends. Right now I've been using it for the last year or so, and I really like it. It leaves my skin feeling moisturized and healthy. Like, it doesn't feel dry at the end. Like, it just feels moisturized and toned. And then I go in with a hair growth oil and a liner brush to line my lashes with the hair growth serum, because I'm trying to grow my lashes naturally. I do this every week on Sunday. So my self-care Sunday is when I, do the growth serum on my lashes, because my hair grows pretty quickly. And then I do the same thing. I take a spoolie and dip it into the hair growth oil, and I spoolie my eyebrows, because again, I want to have nice, natural, thick eyebrows so that I don't have to fill in my eyebrows all the time, because that can be tedious in the morning. Like, I want to just wake up, spoolie my brows, and move on. Then I go in with some eye gel patches. Same thing. I do these about once a week. The ones that I'm using are the Pixie ones. They are very cooling. Like, the effect lasts long and it feels very good. My under eyes feel nice and hydrated once I'm done using them. And then I go in with the sheet mask. The sheet mask, it really depends on what sheet mask I have available. I have aloe, I have pomegranate, I have honey, I have cucumber. And I was just in the mood for the aloe one because it was the only one I had available, so I just used that one. And I always try to get the mask to lay as flat as possible on my skin. And as you can tell, I put the eye gels on first, and then I put on the sheet mask to kind of cover and protect it, so my eyes are really hydrated and my skin gets the moisture that it needs. Obviously, you can do the mask before the moisturizer, but I do my moisturizer first. And then I go in with a lip treatment or a lip gloss or lip oil, something to just moisturize my lips, because we don't want dry, crusty, dusty lips around here. It's getting cold now. We want moisturized lips. We want to look good. But yeah, that's it for my skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.